fluffy white throne, looking down at a world I used to own. The stars be winking wings, open wide, up here on cloud nine where I abide. Breathtaking views, stealing my air. Should've packed oxygen, but I don't care. The sky's so loud, it paints me alive, floating in paradise on cloud nine. Palms swaying in a cotton dream haze, golden rays dancing in reality's lace. The colors here got minds of their own, every shade singing in a perfect tone. Breathtaking views, stealing my air. Should've packed oxygen, but I don't care. The sky's so loud, it paints me alive, floating in paradise on cloud nine. Every step feels like a leap to the stars. Gravity's a story left in the memoirs. Breathing deep even when it feels rare. This is paradise and I'll take what's there. Cotton ball castles and rainbows that gleam. It's madness and wonder, a heavenly dream. No maps, no borders, just endless skies. Can't complain when it's this high. Breathtaking views, stealing my air. Should've packed oxygen, but I don't care. The sky's so loud, it paints me alive, floating in paradise on cloud nine.
A pretty young woman with eyes like the dawn rises each day before light is born. Her hands are soft but her will is steel, a heart that bends but refuses to kneel. The world is a storm, a relentless tide, yet for her children she swallows her pride. Through shadowed streets she carves her way, a hunter, a beggar, a thief some days. Her laughter once danced a melody sweet, now it's a whisper beneath tired feet. She trades her dreams, her youth, her grace, for crumbs of bread, a warm safe place. The market hums, she barters and pleads, soothes torn seams, plants fragile seeds. Her beauty shines the worn and thin, a quiet fire that burns within. No task too low, no burden too great. She fights the hours, she tempts the fate. For little mouths that cry in the night, she'd steal the stars, she'd claw for light. And when the moon hangs soft and still, she hums a tune against her will. A pretty young woman, fierce and true, does all she can, her love shines through. Through shadowed streets, she carves her way. A hunter, a beggar, a thief some days. Her laughter once danced, a melody sweet. Now it's a whisper beneath tired feet. She trades her dreams, her youth, her grace, for crumbs of bread, a warm, safe place. The market hums, she barters and pleads, sues torn seams, plants fragile seeds. Her beauty shines, though worn and thin, a quiet fire that burns within. No task too low, no burden too great. She fights the hours, she tempts the fate. For little mouths that cry in the night, she'd steal the stars, she'd claw for light. And when the moon hangs soft and still, she hums a tune against her will. A pretty young woman, fierce and true, does all she can, her love shines through. Storm, a relentless tide. Yet for her children she swallows her pride.
It hit me like a train, no stop, no clue. Your words like knives, they cut right through. Out of nowhere like a Sunday rain, a storm I didn't know could bring this pain. Left field love got me spinning around like a strike from above, hit without a sound. You played the card I didn't see drawn, and now I'm standing here with my shadow gone. Your eyes were cool, fire calm but deceiving. I followed your lead without even believing. It came crashing hard like a bullet through glass. Your love was the match and I'm burning fast. Guess the pitch was wild, I couldn't read. You threw a curveball I took with greed, but now it's clear your play was sly. You flew like an arrow and left me wide. Left field love got me spinning around like a strike from above, hit without a sound. You played the card I didn't see drawn, and now I'm standing here with my shadow gone. Out in the dark where the players don't go, I'll rebuild my life just taking it slow. But you always were the unexpected storm, a left field legend in your cloudy form. Why do the clouds chase the moonlight? Why do the stars blink and grin? Why does my heart start to flutter when I don't know where I've been? Someone once told me a secret, the truth wears a glitter disguise. And if you go asking the wrong ones, they'll sell you their sensible lies. Dreams don't wait for maps or signs. They tumble through tangled vines. They whisper in crooked rhymes out where the wild hope climbs. Oh, I've been chasing strange old songs, dancing where lost things belong. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I'll sing my way along. I asked a toad on a Tuesday why puddles feel deeper than seas. He croaked, you're just learning to listen to thunder that talks through the trees. I laughed till my shoelaces tangled, tripped on a pebble of doubt, but the wind picked me up like a feather and carried my questions right out. Dreams don't wait for maps or signs. They tumble through tangled vines. They whisper in crooked rhymes out where the wild hope climbs. Oh, I've been chasing strange old songs, dancing where lost things belong. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I'll sing my way along. What if the answers were never supposed to be clear? What if the magic is just that we're here? Talking to frogs, befriending the breeze, counting the stars with grass on our knees. Dreams don't wait for maps or signs. They tumble through tangled vines. They whisper in crooked rhymes out where the wild hope climbs. Oh, I've been chasing strange old songs, dancing where lost things belong. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I'll sing my way. I'll sing my way. I'll sing my way along. They're at it again with their hollow grin. Pockets full of fire, all the world caves in. Minute to midnight, the clock's gonna scream, but they're chasing gold in a crumbling dream. Destruction's a whisper when it's far away, burning bridges down like it's child's play. Untouchable kings in their towers of greed, at the apex they're blind to the world they bleed. Distractions will whisper when it's far away. Burning bridges down like it's child's play. Untouchable kings in the towers of greed. At the apex, they're blind to the world they breathe. Tick tock, feel the earth shake. The cracks in the ground from the choices they make. But they raise their glasses, the seconds decay. Minute to midnight, it's slipping away. Distractions are whisper when it's far away. Burning bridges down like it's child's play. Untouchable kings in the towers of greed. At the apex, they're blind to the world they bleed.
The price of freedom's often high. The cost of failure means you try. Be the change you wanna see. Yeah, I know this come from me. Send a couple plus to the golden eyes. Make the demons gonna first to the golden eyes. Let me let it see that. Let it get it, let it tear. Till the end, let it finish on your feet. And I don't need 100. I'm not just saying on my way. If I'll ever do, we are looking at it through. Hold the message true. To be my air, used to sell you good. I know you from me. Call me, yeah, you say. I'm not the kind I like to do. I'll be waiting that thing need her to do. And I don't need her how to true. Call me, yeah, you say. Another time that I do, I'll be waiting that you need her to do. And I don't need her how to do.
Stitched from screams, dancing on ruins, breaking through dreams. Every breath a war cry, echoing wild. I never was quiet, never was mild. Tear off the silence, flood me with fire. Hearts beat like sirens, rising higher and higher. Burn the sky, no looking down, spinning through the stars till we crash the crown. No gods, no fate, just chaos and flame. Scream my name, scream my name.
every move a fight, chasing the edge where the wild winds run. Uncaged, unbent, undone, rip through the thunder. Don't make me tame, I'm not your wonder. I'm the flame. Burn the sky, no looking down, spinning through the stars till we crash the ground. No gods, no fate, just chaos and flame. Scream my name, scream my name. Close your eyes, feel the heat. You were never meant to kneel. You were born to set it all ablaze. Burn the sky, don't beg for light. We are the storm, we own the night. No gods, no fate, just chaos and flame. Scream my name, scream my name. The sky was a bruise, a dull smear of purple and gray. When the first tremor kissed the earth, it wasn't thunder, no. Thunder doesn't scream like that, doesn't claw the bones from your chest and leave them rattling in the dust. I was brushing my teeth, the mirror fought with morning breath. When the light came, a whip crack of white, a blade through the glass, and the world tilted sideways. The flash in the mirror means drive away faster. I didn't hear the blast at first. Ears don't catch what the soul already knows. The sink shuddered, toothpaste tube slid to the floor, and then the walls groaned like a beast, waking from a long, resentful sleep. Outside, the trees bent backward, their branches snapping like brittle promises. And the air turned thick, a soup of ash and heat that clawed at my throat. My keys were on the counter, rusted, chipped, a lifeline I didn't know I'd need. The flash in the mirror means drive away faster. I stumbled to the car, barefoot shirt untucked, the pavement hot as a skillet, searing my soles with every step. The street was alive, not with people, not yet, but with the hum of something wrong, something final. Mrs. Carter's roses were wilting, petals curling inward, as if they could hide from the fire, swallowing the horizon. The radio crackled when I turned the key, static, then a voice chopped and frantic. Evacuate, seek shelter, do not. It cut out, the silence was worse. Blast at first. Ears don't catch what the soul already knows. The sink shuddered, her toothpaste tube slid to the floor, and the walls groaned like a beast, waking from a long, resentful sleep. Don't sigh. I stumbled to the car, barefoot shirt untucked, the pavement hot as a skillet, searing my soles with every step. The street was alive, not with people, not yet, but with the hum of something wrong, something final. Mrs. Carter's roses were wilting.
cut out, the silence was worse.
Utah's wilds where canyons weep lies a tale of shadows dark and deep. The ghost of blind frog, a whispered name, haunts the sagebrush with a chilling claim. She was a woman fierce and free, roaming trails where the winds would flee. Her eyes, though dim, saw truth untold in the desert's heart, both cruel and bold. But fear had crept into her soul, a dread that followed took its toll. She spoke of eyes in the midnight glow, of steps that trailed where no man should go. One fateful dawn they found her still beneath the cliffs of a lonesome hill. Her breath was gone, her body cold, a mystery death, the tale they told. A rope was looped, her hands were tied, the scene arranged to imply she died by her own will, a desperate choice to silence forever her trembling voice. But whispers rose like dust in the air, foul deeds woven with cunning care. The knots were tight, too neat, too sure, not the work of hands that shook with fear. Her camp was moved, her fire displaced, clues of struggle were all erased. The desert knows, though it won't confess, the truth behind that staged distress. She'd feared a shadow, a hunter's stride, a foe unseen where no one could hide. In Utah's wilds where the blind frog leaps, the land itself holds secrets it keeps. Was it a lover spurned and vile, a stranger met on a moonless mile, or greed for gold in the canyon's vein that drove a hand to inflict such pain? The ghost of blind frog now walks the night, a spectral form in the pale moonlight. Her voice a wail through the juniper trees, cries for justice on the restless breeze. She points to tracks that none can see, to signs of guilt in the scrub and scree. Her spirit lingers where the red rocks soar, seeking peace she'll know no more. The townsfolk talk when the stars are bright, of flickering shapes in the firelight. They say she warned of a coming doom, a darkness born in the desert's womb. Her fear was real, her heart was true. She sensed the fate that toward her flew. Yet none would listen, none would heed the woman who feared a foul dark deed. Now the canyon echoes with her rhyme, a tale retold through the sands of time. The ghost of blind frog forever bound to haunt the wilds where truth was drowned. Beware the stranger with a charming grin, who walks the trails where the light grows thin. For Utah's heart, though vast and grand, hides wicked souls with a heavy hand. So light a fire when the night is long, and sing the ghost of blind frog song. Remember her fear, her final stand in the lonely reaches of that ancient land. The rearranged scene may fool the eye, but the desert knows she didn't choose to die. Her spirit calls through the wind's soft moan for justice yet in the wilds unknown.
I woke up late on a rooftop fire, kissed the moon like a funeral pyre. High heels cracking through the floor. I ain't leaving, just need more. Drama's dripping like diamonds, veins pumping wild sirens. I'm not built for quiet nights. Turn me loud, I'm neon light. Throw me into the storm with
grin. Got lipstick stains on oblivion skin. Wrote my name in ash and gold. I'm the fire you can't control. Break my heart, I'll rhinestone it. Cry in sequins, love every bit. This chaos, honey, it's couture. Pain, but make it glamorous for sure. Throw me into the storm with style. I'll dance in the smoke, laugh all the while. If this world ends, let it end strong. Champagne screaming, a bad girl song. Can't break me, baby, I belong. With glitter on the bomb. Oh, let the ceiling fall. I'll waltz through the wreckage. Wear madness like it's fashion week. Don't need your saving call. I lit my wings, I'm reckless sheep. Throw me into the storm with style. I'll dance in the smoke, laugh all the while. If this world ends, let it end strong. Champagne screaming, a bad girl song. Can't break me, baby, I belong. With glitter on the bomb. Yeah, glitter on the bomb. Stood high with a wicked gleam. Her words cut deep like a twisted dream. She feasts on gold while the people scrape. Let them eat cake was her great escape. Let them eat cake, she cried to the crowd. Laughing so sharp, her head in the clouds. We fed you hunger, we've paved this ache. But all you get is crumbs in my wake. Silken threads draped across her throne. The starving voices turn to a groan. A kingdom built on a hollow lie, while shadows stretch under somber sky. In the distance, the whispers grew. Rebellion stirred in the evening dew. The crown might glisten, but it can break. For no one forgets those who let them eat cake. Let them eat cake, she cried to the crowd. Laughing so sharp, her head in the clouds. We fed you hunger, we've paved this ache. But all you get is crumbs in my wake. But empires fall as towers crack. The righteous fight to take it all back. Her words immortal, her downfall near. A lesson carved in blood and fear. But empires fall as towers crack. The righteous fight to take it all back. Her words immortal, her downfall near. A lesson carved in blood and fear. She stood on her gilded throne.
chandeliers ablaze, the poor below lost in her maze. She whispered sweet nothings of decay, took their tomorrows like they were play. Let them eat cake, she cried so loud, draped in silk, a storm in the cloud. Her crown of thorns, her shining light, never heard the echoes of their cry. The streets grew darker with every feast, but she danced on feeding the beast. Each tear a gem on her silken gown, she built her empire on crumbled ground. A revolution brewed beneath their feet, fury rising, heart-skipping beats. They knocked on gates, hearts ablaze, ready to end her glittering haze. Let them eat cake, she cried so loud, draped in silk, a storm in a cloud. Her crown of thorns, her shining light, never heard the echoes of their cry.
From a dream you forgot, we're stitched into time like magic, spinning wild in a world we are not. All the lines are blurring, colors crash and burning, but your heart keeps turning in the sound unchained. We are starlight, we are falling into endless light, no warning. We collide, we become every breath, everyone. We are rising, we are raw, breaking every earthly law. Come alive, come undone, let it burn, let it run. We dance through the echoes of thunder, no past, no names, just noise and skin. Our fears collapse under wonder, like fire that roars from deep within. All the shapes keep shifting, gravity is drifting, but your soul keeps lifting to the pulse unchained. We are starlight, we are falling into endless light, no warning. We collide, we become every breath, everyone. We are rising, we are raw, breaking every earthly law. Come alive, come undone, let it burn, let it run. Tell me you're here, tell me you feel it. All this noise is something real. It's not chaos, it's release, not confusion, it's peace. Let the silence take a breath. We're not lost, we're blessed. We are starlight, we are falling into endless light, no warning. We collide, we become every breath, everyone. We are rising, we are raw, breaking every earthly law. Come alive, come undone, let it burn, let it burn, let it run, let
chip on his broad shoulder. Takes the bet, now he's set with diligence and pep. Gonna blow this lid off. Oh, but this gang who should hang up a hand and slimy tang makes a deal, things get real. Judge and lawyers cop a feel, and the page gets flipped and dirty. Only allies got his time, waiting out humongous fine. Double down on what is mine, because the truth will set me free. Smoking crack, got his bag full of stats pointing at a bunch with a hunch that at lunch will confess with duress it's their mess, and there's nothing he can do about it. So the reporter with a sort of kind of chip on his broad shoulder takes the bet, now he's set with diligence and pep. Gonna blow this lid off, gonna blow this lid off. But this gang who should hang, upper hand and slimy tag, makes a deal, things get real. Judge and lawyers cop a feel, and the page gets flipped and dirty. Only allies got his time, waiting out humongous fine. Double down on what is mine, because the truth will set me free. Chip on his broad shoulder, takes the bet, now he's set with diligence and pep. Gonna blow this lid off. But this gang who should hang up a hand and slimy tang makes a deal, things get real. Judge and lawyers cop a feel, and the page gets flipped and dirty. Only O'Malley's got his time, waiting out humongous fine. Double down on what is mine, because the truth will set me free.
Like ghosts, we move like pride. Feel it in the skin, feel it in the sand. Energy rising like fire from the land. Boom, boom, shake the night, spin like stars in the firelight. Good voodoo, no control, let the rhythm meet your soul. Boom, boom, shake the ground, shadows dance when the drum comes round. Good voodoo, unknown, truth is hiding in the tone. monster and it's waking soon. Spin like stars in the firelight. Good voodoo, no control. Let the rhythm eat your soul. Boom, boom, shake the ground. Shadows dance when the drum comes round. Good voodoo, deep unknown. Truth is hiding in the tone. The line between dream and flame. Echo, I do with no name. Who breaks the chain with fire and beat? I rise on bare feet. Hey ya, wild and free. Drum of the earth is calling me. Rhythm in the bone, blood in the tone. Dance with the night till we're all unknown.
Jagged peaks of ancient stone, where shadows dance and winds softly moan. The rainbow serpent stirs from sleep, a prismatic dream in the earth so deep. From glass house spires her colors rise, a shimmering arc across the skies, red as the blood of the sunburned land, gold as the dust in a dreamer's hand. Through the midnight glass, footsteps echo in a street of masks. You whisper truths like sharpened knives, a love that stalks but won't arrive. You dance like danger, lips half closed, a ghost in silk and overdose. I reached for you, you turned away and laughed like it was cabaret. Neon mirage, I chased your glow through alleyways I shouldn't know. Your shadow kissed a dozen walls and vanished in the siren and calls. Eyes like jazz and stolen flame. You spoke in riddles, never names. The night was bent, the air was torn, where silence screamed and lust was worn. A cigarette, a sideways glance. You lured me into fractured dance. I asked you why, you said because, then vanished in a waking pause. Neon mirage, your shape dissolves in chaos, only dusk absolves. The city weeps in monochrome. You haunt it like it's still your home. Torn umbrellas, broken heels. I can't outrun the way you feel. Your voice is static in my ear, a foreign tongue I used to hear. Neon mirage, your name's erased. Yet every corner holds your taste. I breathe you in, I let you burn. But no, you'll never, never turn.
Too tired to keep driving, the roads wearing thin. The hum of the engine feels like my only friend. Too anxious to stop, but the night's closing in. I chase fading headlights again and again. No vacancy signs, they light up the sky. 1,000 small whispers say tired to keep driving, too anxious to stop. I'm lost in the rhythm of the endless drop.
City lights blur into lines, heartbeats lost in neon signs. You left a code I can't decode. Now I'm glitching in your mode. Voices echo in my spine, every thought no longer mine. You broken like static fire, now I'm wired to your desire. No sleep signal, just your trace, running loops I can't erase. Crash my system, steal my sound, pull me in and shut me down. No sleep signal, dark and deep, in your current I can't breathe. This obsession raw and real, tell me what it means to feel. Midnight breaks, but I don't blink. Edge of reason on the brink. You were silence turned to noise. Now I tremble in your voice. Pulse distorted, truth denied. Every echo amplified. You're a virus in my skin, and I'm locked out looking in. No sleep signal, just your trace, running loops I can't erase. Crash my system, steal my sound, pull me in and shut me down. No sleep signal, dark and deep, in your current I can't breathe. This obsession raw and real, tell me what it means to feel. Can't log out, can't delete, fell too far into your heat. Why you're wrong or why you're right, I still chase you through the night. No sleep signal, just your trace, running loops I can't erase. Crash my system, steal my sound, pull me in and shut me down. No sleep signal, dark and deep, in your current I
heart crawling in your chest. 1,000 volts. No peace. No rest. You are the storm. I can't resist.
Voltage blue, no end, no start. Dancing shadows, breaking hearts. You eclipse the world I knew, and I dissolve into you. Need for names, no need for past. This moment built to never last. Rhythm carved in silent screams. Realer than my dreams. Voltage bloom, my wired soul, tearing through what I control. You're the signal, I'm the sound. Now there's no way back down.
City lights blur into lines, heartbeats lost in neon signs. You left a code I can't decode. Now I'm glitching in your mode. Voices echo in my spine. Every thought no longer mine. You're broken like static fire. Now I'm wired to your desire. No sleep signals, just your trace. Running loops I can't erase. Crash my system, steal my sound. Pull me in and shut me down. No sleep signal, dark and deep. In your currents I can't breathe. This obsession raw and real. Tell me what it means to feel.
No sleep signal, just your trace. Running loops I can't erase. Crash my system, steal my sound. Pull me in and shut me down. No sleep signal, dark and deep. In your currents I can't breathe. This obsession, raw and real. Tell me what it means to feel. Can't log out, can't delete. Fell too far into your heat. Wired wrong or wired right, I still chase you through the night. No sleep signal, just your trace. Running loops I can't erase. Crash my system, steal my sound. Pull me in and shut me down. No sleep signal, dark and deep. In your currents I can't breathe. All control is lost to you, but maybe chaos feels like truth.
I walk a line, a trembling thread. One foot pressed to earth's hard bed, the other dipped in silver streams. A world woven from waking dreams, yeah. Reality hums a steady drum, the clatter of keys, the weight of stone. Yet half my soul drifts far away to where the light bends soft as clay. The morning breaks with jagged edges, coffee stick, tin concrete ledges. I play these chords, a metronome, anchor me to flesh and bone. But do the cool steam seeps, a fragrance blooms where silence sleeps, and there I stood with half a stride to where the boundless tides reside. This wonderland, no map can chart it, lives within the beaten heart, around where colors bleed and blend, where time unwinds and rules suspend. The air is thick with emerald hues, sapphire reds and amber blues. Oh, symphony of light unfurls, cascading waves of liquid pearls. One foot feels the pavement's bite, the grit of day, the glare of light. The other treads on mossy glow, a path where starlit rivers flow. But in the brim, the feathers all split. Tu no amor tuyo, te con.
out of plastic smiles and sorted down these streaming aisles. Neon hope on pixel skies while the oceans boil and no one cries. They told me, kid, it's paradise, but I can't breathe this filtered life. March in step, pretend we thrive, dancing in a suit of satellite light. It's a shiny world, yeah, look again, with razor laughs and paper friends. Spin the globe and click to send. Everything's fine until the bitter end. Oh, what a shiny world, full of shiny light. Glass towers scrape the digital moon, while empty wallets hum a tune. Virtual gods and rented grace, selling peace with a smiling face. I tried to run, but I'm jet locked. Subscribe to fear, my feed is stopped. The truth's asleep behind the door, buried under branded lore. It's a shiny world, yes, say it loud, with plastic pride beneath the shroud. We toast the clouds, we cheer the doubt, smile wide as we all burn out. Oh, what a shiny world, full of shiny light. Do not adjust your settings. Your joy is being calibrated. Please enjoy the illusion responsibly. Lights flicker, is that a crack? The signal shakes, the color snap. Voices humming binary, but no one's left to disagree. They said this is the future's phase, where nothing real can be replaced. Yet every face looks just the same, a lonely cog inside the game. It's a shiny world, so bright, so blind, a gift wrapped glitch for all mankind. We dance, we choke, we still pretend, till beauty breaks and systems bend. Oh, what a shiny world, full of shiny light. It was a beautiful world, but we pixel paved the way. A paradise on autoplay, fade to gray, fade away.
Once you notice the perfect lines, the curvy contours of origami made flesh. Can't look away, can't think of anything, can't even think to settle for less. A symphony carved in delicate grace, each angle a note, each curve a song. A masterpiece born of celestial space, where beauty and strength entwine so strong. Her silhouette dances in softest light, a canvas of dreams where shadows play. Each arc and swoop is a sculpted sight, a map of allure that guides the way. The arch of her back, a crescent moon, the sway of her hips, a rhythmic tide. A vision that makes the heart's beat swoon, a spark that no darkness can override. Her eyes, twin stars in a velvet night, hold galaxies deep where secrets dwell. They flicker with fire, with wisdom's light, a story no mortal could hope to tell. Her lashes, they frame a quiet command, a glance that could halt the world's own spin. A power so soft yet firm in its stand, a force that ignites from deep within. Her lips, a curve like a river's bend, hold whispers of love, of wit, of yes. They speak and the heavens themselves attend, each word a caress, each breath a quest. Her smile, oh, it blooms like dawn's first ray, a warmth that could thaw the coldest frost. It pulls you in close, it bids you stay, a treasure no coin could dare to cost. Her shoulders, they bear the weight of grace, yet rise with a strength that mountains know. Each line of her form a sacred space, where elegance meets a warrior's glow. Her arms, they extend like branches wide, embracing the world with tender might. A haven where weary hearts reside, a shield that holds fast against the night. Her waist, a taper, a gentle curve, like hourglass sands that mark time's flow. Each movement a dance, each twist a verve, a rhythm that only the stars could know. Her legs, they stride with a purpose clear, each step like a verse in life's grand rhyme. They carry her forth through joy, through fear, a testament to the strength of time. Her hands, oh, they weave a tale of care, with fingers that craft, that mend, that hold. They shape the world with a tender flair, a warmth that no winter could make cold. Each gesture a brush, each touch a stroke, painting love on the canvas of days. Her presence a fire, her spirit woke, a flame that forever lights the way. Her voice, it flows like a silver stream, a melody sweet yet fierce with truth. It carries the weight of every dream, yet soothes like a lullaby of youth. It speaks of the past, of futures bright, of battles fought and of hopes that soar. A sound that could guide through endless night, a beacon to shores we long explore. Her essence, a blend of earth and sky, a paradox wrapped in mortal frame. She's soft as a breeze, yet none defy the power that courses through her name. Each curve, each line, a divine design, a blueprint no artist could refine. Her form is a poem, a sacred sign, a testament to the grand divine. No flaw could mar this perfected art, no shadow could dim her radiant glow. She carries the world within her heart, a beauty that only grows and grows. From head to toe, from soul to skin, she's woven of stardust, love and grace. So wonder no words could e'er begin to capture the light of her embrace. So here's to the form that holds such power, to lines that inspire, to curves that sing, a marvel that blooms through every hour. A queen, a muse, a living spring. Once you notice, you'll never forget the origami of flesh. So bless her design, the divine's own alphabet, perfection in every way expressed.
The moon hangs low, a silver gleam o'er the pond where shadows softly dream. An old man treads with a creaking stride to the rickety pier where his heart abides. The board's grown soft neath his weathered boots, each step a song of ancient roots. A pole in hand, a line to cast, he seeks the peace that forever lasts. I'd rather be fishing, he hums to the night, where the stars reflect on the water's light. No cares, no clamor, no worldly din, just the pond, the pier, and the calm within. The air is cool with a whispering breeze, crickets sing low in the willow trees. He settles down on a plank that sways, the pier's old bones creak out their days. His bait is simple, a worm or two, threaded on a hook with a practice due. He casts his line with a gentle flick, the bobber dances the water thick. Dawn, follow me, gone fishing he sings, to the frogs and the fireflies' delicate wings. The world can wait with its fuss and its fight. I'm here with my pond in the hush of the night. The
water ripples, a fish takes a peek. The bobber dips low, his heart gives a creak. He pulls with a grin, slow and steady hand. A perch comes up silver from the pond's quiet land. It flops on the pier, its scales catch the glow of the moon's soft light in its ebb and flow. He chuckles low, sets the fish back free, for the catch ain't the point, it's the soul's liberty. I'd rather be fishing, he murmurs again, where time drifts off like the mist on the fen. No clocks to chase, no debts to pay, just the stars in the pond at the end of the day. The night grows deep, the air turns chill, but the old man stays, his heart so still. The pier's old wood, though it sags and it groans, feels like a throne for his weary bones. He thinks of years, of joys and strife, of love, of loss, of a long full life. Each cast he makes is a memory tossed into the pond where the past ain't lost. Don't follow me, gone fishing he calls to the owls that hoot and the night that falls. The world's too loud with its schemes and its greed. Here's where I find all the peace that I need. The stars wheel slow in their cosmic dance. The pond mirrors back their quiet expanse. He lights a pipe, lets the smoke curl high, a wisp of dreams against the velvet sky. The fish don't bite every time he casts, but that don't dim his joy steadfast. It's the wait, the hope, the silent prayer, the feel of the night in the cool damp air. I'd rather be fishing, he says with a sigh, as a shooting star streaks the indigo sky. No gold, no glory, no fame to chase, just this old pier and the sacred place. The hours slip by like the waters flow, no rush, no hurry, no place to go. He hums an old tune from days long past, each note a thread in his memory cast. The pond holds secrets, the night holds more of dreams he chased to a distant shore. Yet here he sits, content to be with his line, his pier, and eternity. Don't follow me, gone fishing he grins, as the moon dips low and the dawn begins. The world can keep its hustle and roar, I'm staying right here on my quiet shore. The first light breaks a blush of rose, the pond grows still as the night's eyes close. He packs his gear with a gentle care, leaves the pier to the morning air. His steps are slow, but his heart is light, filled with the peace of a fisherman's night. He'll come again when the stars align, to cast his dreams on a simple line. I'd rather be fishing, he whispers once more, as he leaves the pond and the weathered shore. No riches compare to this humble delight, an old man's joy in the still of the night. Don't follow me, gone fishing he hums, as the dawn wakes off with its gentle drums. The pier, the pond, they'll wait for his return, where his heart's at peace, where his soul don't yearn.
They should have sent a poet, not me. Trained for stars, for steel, for gravity's decree. I've charted voids, wrestled with the black, but this sight rips my training back. From orbit's perch I gaze undone at a civilization brighter than the sun. Towers spiral, crystalline, alive. Their geometries pulse, no logic can derive. Lights weave rivers, not of water, but of thought. A lattice of dreams, no blueprint ever caught. Their ships, like birds, defy the cosmic pull. Graceful, silent, their purposeful.
I've drilled for crisis, mapped the stellar tides, calibrated thrusters, traced galactic guides. I've walked in suits where silence screams, held my breath through radiation's gleams, but no manual prepped me for this awe. No equation for wonder so vast, so raw. They should have sent a poet, I swear, to weave this vision into words that bear the weight of spires kissing alien skies, of colors blooming where no spectrum lies. My tongue's too coarse, my lexicon too thin to cage this marvel, to pin it within. I've logged the data, the scans, the streams, but numbers can't capture these waking dreams. Their cities hum a song I'll never sing, a harmony no frequency can bring. I'm qualified for orbits, not for this, to speak of gods and immortals abyss. They should have sent a poet, I confess, to etch this truth in lines that bless. My heart's a drum, my eyes a flood, yet words dissolve like ashen blood. No verse I craft will ever suffice to hold this world, this paradise. I'm trained for many things, I've shown it, but this demands a soul who knows it, a bard to sing what I can only see, a fleeting glimpse of eternity. From orbit's edge I'm humble, small. No words will do this justice at all.
The machine keeps running and it's humming like a bird. Hydrogen is generated, we float above the earth. Steam flows through my veins, it's the fuel that keeps me whole. A world of gears and cogs where fire warms the soul. Tick-tock, the wheels they turn, we rise above the haze. A city built on steam and dreams in these mechanical days. The brass it gleams, the pistons scream, our spaceship sails so high. The future's forged in fire and steam beneath the clockwork sky. Fog with steam. The compass spins in chaos, yet it's guiding every dream. The airships dance in unison, their shadows cut the ground. We ride the clouds like titans, where adventure knows no bounds. Through storms of ash and ember, where the sun's a molten glow. The engines roar like thunder as the zeppelins steal the show. A crew of misfit wonders with their gadgets by their side, in a world of brass and iron where the laws of men collide. Tick-tock, the wheels they turn, we rise above the haze. A city built on steam and dreams in these mechanical days. The brass it gleams, the pistons scream, our skyship sails so high. The future's forged in fire and steam beneath the clockwork
returns to spires of the steam metropolis, a silhouette against the smog-laced space, his iron heart a pulsing, fervent kiss. Through clouds of vapor, gears in chorus hum. The city wakes beneath his shadowed wings, a symphony of pistons, pipes, and drum, where every cog a new revival brings. His vessel gleams a marvel forged in flame. Its bellows breathe the sparks of yesteryear. The Commodore, a legend clad in fame, descends to banish rust and doubt and fear. The steam ascends, a marvel forged in flame. Its bellows breathe the sparks of yesteryear. The Commodore, a legend clad in fame, descends to banish rust and doubt and fear. The steam ascends, a renaissance unfurls. Through cobble streets, the dream of progress whirls. Inventive dance of blueprints in their hands. A golden age reborn on ancient lands.
Some say sunsets dime a dozen, you see 'em every day. I disagree, they are all beautiful in their own way. Those golden rays shine through the clouds, it's a wonder to behold. We could sit out on the porch till we both grow old. Bring it on you while the sun down, I'll be here appreciating you. Turn the sky a pinky red and golden brown, pierced only by a quickly fading blue. It warms my face and warms my soul, brings a calm for coming night, sets a tone for us that things will be alright. Settle in and stoke up that fire. We'll be soaking in that sunset for a while, feeling calm, it quenched my desire. Those shadows stretched 150 miles.
Every morning's toast and coffee, far from home, and it's more than just a living, more like my life's blood. Guess I wouldn't trade it for anything offhand. But it's good to be finally heading home. The missus smile wide, she ain't alone. My faithful doggy's wagging tail is sign enough for me. It's time to hang up my truck's keys for a week. Lone Star lights my way to Amarillo, sparkles like a diamond in the sky. Yeah, the Lone Star lights my way to Amarillo, guides me home safe, that I might be with my wife. May not be for everyone, the going can get tough. Potholes, coyotes, thunderstorms, and if that ain't enough, the price of gas keeps soaring. It's the only thing that does. My paycheck shrinks continually, my wallet's full of dust. Lone Star lights my way to Amarillo, shines a beacon, says I'm coming home tonight. Yeah, the Lone Star lights my way to Amarillo. I can't wait to shut the engine down, squeeze my loving wife.
Alone up here is my safe space. This is where I put the main save. I keep my emotions and attachments stashed away in a neat place. The world outside, it screams too loud. Voices echo a chattering crowd. Not just the people, but whispers within. Schizophrenia's maze, where thoughts begin. My mind's a canvas, both vivid and frayed. Colors of chaos and shadows displayed. I hear the murmurs, they dance and they sway, telling me secrets I can't push away. I'm Lily, the girl who hides in her room, where silence is shelter, a soft, quiet womb. But fate found me cruelly, a thief in the night, stealing my peace with its harsh, glaring light. A poem I wrote, it slipped through the cracks, went viral online, no way to take back. Now cameras flash and the strangers all stare. They want pieces of me, but there's none I can share. My heart's like a vault, locked tight from the start. Each knock at the door tears my haven apart. The voices inside, they don't need a key. They twist through my thoughts, unrelenting, free. I see faces in mirrors that aren't really mine. They shift and they shimmer, distorting the line. Is it me or the illness that speaks through the haze? I'm lost in this fog in a mind-trapping maze. The world calls me genius, a poet, a star, but they don't see the weight of the scars from afar. Each word that I write is a cry from within, a map of my soul where the darkness begins. I'd rather stay hidden where no one can see, where the voices and I can just quietly be. But the spotlight's a hunter, it tracks me with glee. No corner's too dark for its beams to break free. My notebook's my anchor, my pen's like a friend. It listens, it holds me when thoughts start to bend. I scribble in rhymes to keep madness at bay, to order the chaos that won't go away. Yet fame is a chain, it binds and it pulls. It fills up my space with its clamor and rules. They want me to smile, to perform, to engage, but I'm trapped in my mind like a bird in a cage. The voices, they argue, they shout and they scheme. They blur out the edges of life's waking dream. I'm introverted, fragile, I shrink from the noise, but the world keeps on calling, ignoring my voice. I dream of a quiet where no one can find the girl with the fractured kaleidoscope mind, where I'm not a spectacle, not a display, just Lily alone with her thoughts gone astray. Still I'll keep on writing my truth in each line, a way to make sense of this heart that's not mine. The fame may not fade and the voices won't cease, but here in my safe space I'll carve out my peace. Alone up here where the silence is sweet, my emotions my safe in their haven complete. Though schizophrenia hums and the world's at my door,
a small spark and I'll write evermore. I'm slightly less alone with all the people in my head. Lily keeps me company when the rest have gone to bed. She whispers soft and gentle with a voice like summer rain, easing all my worries, soothing every hidden pain. There's others too, of course, each with stories they unfold. A tapestry of voices, each one vibrant, fierce and bold. There's Marcus, sharp and cunning, with a wit that cuts like glass. He's quick to solve a puzzle when I'm stuck in life's morass. When logic's what I'm needing, he's the one who takes the lead, plotting paths through chaos with a cool, unyielding creed. No maze too convoluted, no problem too complex. He threads the needle cleanly, dodging life's unending checks. Then Clara comes, the dreamer, with her eyes on distant stars. She paints my world in colors, breaks the chains of mental bars. When I'm trapped in grey routine, she's the spark that lights the flame, spinning tales of wonder, giving hope a living name. Her visions lift me higher, past the drudge of daily strife. She shows me there's a magic in the corners of my life. And don't forget young Toby, with his laughter loud and free. He pulls me back to childhood, to a joy that's wild and glee. When the world feels heavy and the burdens start to stack, Toby's there with silly games to bring the lightness back. He's cartwheels in the morning, he's a prank at noon. A reminder life's a playground, not a cage beneath the moon. Each one's a different festival, like a gem with many sides. They guide me through the tempest when my heart in fear abides. No single soul could weather all the storms that life can bring, but with my crew inside me, I can face near anything. They're not just fractured pieces, not a flaw to be repaired. They're strengths that blend together like a symphony that's shared. When I'm lost in indecision, they convene to set me straight. A counselor of myself, debating paths to navigate. Lily soothes my anxious heart, Marcus plans the way ahead. Clara dreams the future, Toby laughs at what I dread. Together they're my compass, pointing true when I'm adrift. Each voice a different angle, each a unique, precious gift. Some might call it chaos, say my mind's a broken place, but I see it as a chorus, harmonizing time and space. No loneliness can linger when my head's a lively hall, a party of perspectives answering each other's call. They teach me to be fluid, to adapt to every scene, to shift from bold to tender others never know. Each personality a window to a different kind of show. Empathy's their superpower, understanding every view. From the quiet to the raucous, from the old to what is new. I'm never truly stranded, for my mind's a living map, with guides for every journey, filling every lonely gap. Some days they clash and bicker, like siblings in a spat. But even in their discord, there's a balance to be had. They teach me life's not singular, not one straight, narrow line, but a dance of many voices, intertwining yet divine. I'm richer for their presence, for the quiet in my soul. Each note a different color, making broken places whole. So here's to all myselves, the ones who share my inner space. Each one a different lantern, lighting up my human race. I'm slightly less alone with all the people in my head. Lily keeps me company when the rest have gone to bed. And though the world may question, may not grasp this inner art, my many-sided mind is but a mirror of my heart.
The melody of murder is a song in my head. It tells me to do things that I'd usually dread, but it drowns out all reason and dulls the noise of whips cracking, bones snapping sounds of joy. This tune, it's relentless, a shadow's cruel hum. It whispers, it screams till my senses grow numb. A voice in the static, both savior and foe. It pulls me to places I don't want to go. The walls start to shimmer, they ripple and bend. Reality's fragile, it tears at the end. The clock ticks too loudly, its hands twist and sneer. Each second's a warning that danger is near. I see them, the specters with eyes cold as stone. They crowd in my vision, I'm never alone. Their fingers they point and their mouths spit out blame. Each word like a spark that ignites in a flame. My thoughts are a storm, they collide and they break. A whirlwind of fragments, no sense can they make. The world's painted wrong, colors bleed, skies turn black, and logic's a train that's derailed off its track. I'm king of this chaos, or maybe it's slave. My mind builds a castle, then digs its own grave. The voices command and I try to obey, but their orders conflict and they lead me astray. Burn fast as one shadow, the hunters are close. Stay still hisses another, or you'll wake the ghosts. I'm torn in their tug of war, heart in a vice. Each choice feels like fire, each step feels like ice. The mirror's no friend, it's a trickster, a liar. It shows me a stranger with eyes full of fire. Who's this in my skin? Is it me or a mask? The questions await and I dread what I ask. The streets hum with secrets, the lampposts conspire. Each stranger's a threat, strung with invisible wire. They're watching, they're plotting, their smiles hide a scheme. Or maybe it's nothing, just part of the dream. Yet dreams feel too real when the night's claws dig in. When shadows grow teeth and the air starts to spin. I'm trapped in this maze with no map, no way out. My mind's both a prison and warden, no doubt. The pills, they're supposed to keep monsters at bay, but they dull the whole world, painted lifeless and gray. I miss the sharp edges, the highs that would soar, though they crash me to depths I could never ignore. My family, they try, but their words miss the mark. They can't see the tempest that rages in dark. It's all in your head, they say soft with a sigh, but my head's where the demons and dragons all lie. I'm fighting, I'm inclined to hold to what's true, but truth slips like sand when the voices break through. They scream I'm unworthy, a stain on the earth. They mock every moment, deny all my worth. Yet somewhere a flicker, a spark still remains, a whisper of hope through the howling of chains. It tells me I'm more than this fractured design, that healing's a path I can still hope to find. The doctors, they speak of new treatments, new ways to quiet the choir that sings through my days. With therapy, time, and a will to endure, they say I can find a small piece of what's sure. But sure is hard to grasp when your mind's split in two, when half wants to fight, half wants to undo. Still I'll keep on walking, those shadows pursue. I'll search for the light till I make it come true. The melody of murder, it hums, it won't cease, but I'll learn its rhythm, I'll carve out some peace. For though it may haunt me, I'm more than its prey. I'll sing my own song, find my own kind of day.
I grin wide, halo burned in cyanide. Tiptoe through the static rain, whispers carving through my brain. Lips like secrets, hands like fate. I pull the pin, detonate.
scale, thorns and bloom. I make silence fill the room. No escape once you're inside. I don't run, I twist the tide. I wear venom like it's lace, mouth sharp enough to slice your face. Watch the silence start to shake. Feel the fear you didn't fake. Crown's not heavy when it's mine. I was forged in every lie. Strike the match, ignite the mark. I bloom best when it's dark. You peer through a barred window, your eyes betray your sadness. You think I'm here for my own safety, locked away from madness. I'm here so you can get on with your day, your conscience clear. These walls don't keep me safe from you, they bind me out of fear. They stop me doing what I do, free to roam and be a soul unshackled, wild and true, not caged for your decree. You whisper soft, it's for your good, with pity in your gaze, as if my mind's a fractured glass lost in some fevered haze. But I'm no storm to be contained, no chaos to restrain. My thoughts are rivers, fierce and free, not bound by your refrain. You see a spark and call it fire, threat to burn the skies, yet never ask what fuels my heart or see through my disguise. Of steel, they gleam with cold, your gift to keep me sane. But sanity's a chain you forged to ease your own heart's pain. You fear the colors in my soul, the dreams that dance too bright. You dim them all to grayscale hues to fit your sense of right. But who decides what's matter, not what thoughts should be confined? Your world's a box and I'm the wind, too vast to be defined. You gather round, you cluck and frown, your voice is soft with care. He's lost his way, he's broken down, we'll save him from despair. But I'm not lost on blazing trails where none of you would tread. My mind's a map of stars and voids, not shadows filled with dread. You clutch your pearls, you wring your hands, convinced I've gone astray. Yet never see the cage you built is what I must obey. This room, it smells of sterilized, of bleach and faded hope. Each wall a mirror of your fears, each lock a way to cope. You think you're kind of clip my wings to ground my soaring flight, but every bar you place between us steals my inner light. I'm not the one who's lost my friends, it's you who cannot see. The madness lies in fearing what a free soul dares to be. You write your notes, you nod your heads, your pen scratch out my fate. Unstable wrist, the label stick, your verdict seals the gate. But what's unstable in a world that fears a different tune? I sing of suns, you hear of storms, you curse beneath the moon. My laughter's not a sign of break, my vision's not a flaw. They're glimpses of a truth you shun, too vast for you to draw. You stand outside and mourn for me as if I'm some poor wretch, but I'm the one who sees the world, who feels its every stretch. Your sadness is a heavy cloak, it weighs upon my heart. Not for my sake, but for your own, you tear yourself apart. You think you saved me from myself, but all you do is blind. A spirit meant to chase the stars, not rot in walls confined. So spare your tears, your furrowed brows, your whispers in the hall. Your fear's the cage, not my own mind. Your doubt's what makes me fall. If I could break these bars apart, I'd show you what I see. A world of wonder, raw and wild, where souls like mine are free. But you'd still cling to normalcy, your safe and narrow creed, while I'd run barefoot through the stars where only dreamers lead. These walls will hold me for a while, your pity's cold embrace. But no, my mind's already gone, it's found a brighter place. So peer through bars inside your size and mourn what you've decreed. But I'm not mad, I'm simply more than what your eyes can read. One day I'll slip these chains of care and dance where none can see. For I was never yours to save, my soul was always free.
I can see you when the veil gets thin, a ghostly shimmer where we begin. The air is heavy with whispers near, but your voice cuts sharp through my fear. Can you see me staring with a grin? A fragile mask hides the storm within. The shadows stretch and the silence breaks. Every step forward my courage shakes. I'm scared to cross, will I make it back? Our worlds are drifting way off track. A fragile thread holds the great divide. Do I stay or step to the other side? The lines are blurred where the edges meet. A fleeting moment feels bittersweet. The stars are falling like shattered glass. Time is slipping, it's moving too fast. Reach for me in this endless haze. The night is long, but it won't erase the tethered pull that draws me in. A dance we start where the veil gets thin. I'm scared to cross, will I make it back? Our worlds are drifting way off track. A fragile thread holds the great divide. Do I stay or step to the other side?
We're at the peak of eternity, looking back and it's all downhill from here. The only way is up much higher, fly off toward a new horizon. I can see my house from here, but that is all in the past, and at least I'm trying. See you on the other side. The grass looks greener, everybody's smiling. It took a lifetime to get here, blink of an eye for where we're going. Better get a move along, the wheel of time don't show no slowing. Take one last look around, yeah, it's in the mirror now. Baby, get your soul together now. No time for looking back, tomorrow. Let's all shout collective wow as it all comes together when you try to rise above all this restrictive stuff that puts one last nail in us. We're at the peak of eternity, looking back and it's all downhill from here. The only way is up much higher, fly off toward a new horizon. I can see my house from here, but that is all in the past, and at least I'm trying. See you on the other side. The grass looks greener, everybody's smiling. Better Gotta move along. Wheel of time, don't show no slowing. Take one last look around. Yeah, it's in the mirror now, baby. Get your soul together now. No time for looking back. Tomorrow.
In a box with four walls and a flickering screen lived Johnny McGrind in a world routine. He'd awake with a beep at the break of the dawn, then he'd yawn in the mirror and stretch with a fawn. He'd shuffle his feet, grab toast in a dash, then hop on the train with the corporate clash. The suits and the ties, the coffees in hand, all march to the beat of a boss's demand. Now Johnny, he worked in a room without sun, where hours would drip but the work was never done. He typed and he clicked and he filed and he sighed and smiled when the manager happened to stride. His paycheck was thin, though his hours were fat, and the cost of his dreams much more than that. Each raise was a whisper, each bonus a ghost, while the rent and the bills would gobble the most. Work harder, they said, and success will appear, but the ladder he climbed just looped year to year. Each step felt the same, like a treadmill on wheels, with goals that dissolve the moment they heal. He'd save up his time like a miser hoards gold, for 2 weeks a year when he'd do what he's told. Relax, they declared, you've earned your reward. Then back to the screen with his soul ignored. His dreams became fog like clouds in a jar, trapped under a ceiling not terribly far. He dreamed once of travel, of music, of art. Now he balances spreadsheets instead of his heart. The world was upside down, it was twisted and thin, where effort meant little and breaks were a sin, where those at the top played golf on a whim, while Johnny grew hollow and ragged and grim. Just one more year, he would tell to his wife, this grind's just a step in a much better life. But decades went by and Johnny still stood exactly where every poor dreamer once would. And maybe one night when he's too tired to sleep, he'll stare at the ceiling and quietly weep, for the 9 to the 5 was a world upside down, a carnival ride in a too tight crowd. Listen, dear reader, if freedom you crave, don't wait till you're worn or you're halfway to grave. There's more to a life than a paycheck and chair. Step off the loop if you dare, if you dare. Would you like this poem formatted as a printable poster or graphic? Would you like this poem formatted as a printable poster or graphic?
All my comrades trust the science. Disregard your own dark soul's advice. Check your Bitcoin climb on Binance. Dye that tangled hair blue, green, twice. That'll show all those base fools. Watch them run for their bunker hide. We are the brand new normal, and we're here for the long haul, right? I believe I can fly, but gravity disagrees. No problem, I will try. Paid up my insurance fees. When I wear my parachute pants, all the kids think I'm just the tits. Get on socials for a quick rant. Does my manufactured profile fit? Believe that I'm right, except everybody tells me that I'm wrong. Ain't wasting all into this song.
Trust the science, disregard your own dark soul's advice. Check your bitcoins, climb on Binance, dye the tangled hair blue-green twice. That'll show all those base fools, watch them run for their bunker hide. We are the brand new normal, and we're here for the long haul, right? I believe I can fly.
Shining the sun, its depth though in light years no measure could spend. A universe glowing where dreams gently land. Your essence a beacon through galaxy streams. It dances in star fields, ignites fervent dreams. Each face set a nebula pulsing with grace, a radiant force in this infinite space. You inspire my heart to reach higher, to soar, to chase after goodness, to open new doors. The depth of your soul, like a comet's bright trail, leaves traces of wonder where mortals might fail. In shadows of doubt when my courage might wane, your light cuts through darkness, dissolves every chain. A spark from your spirit, a whisper of fire, awakens my will to climb ever higher. Your laughter a rhythm like starlight's soft chime. It echoes through ages, unyielding to time. Your kindness a river flows boundless and free. It carves through my fear, sets my spirit to sea. No telescope crafted could fathom your core. No map of the heavens could tally the score. For light years unfold in the warmth of your gaze. A cosmos of courage, a heart set ablaze. You teach me to live with a purpose, a plan, to stand as a beacon, to do what I can. Your soul's boundless depth, like the sky's endless blue, inspires my days to be honest and true. When storms gather near and the night feels too long, your spirit's a melody, steady and strong. It hums through the void like a star's gentle hum, reminding me always of who I've become. Your wisdom a pulsar sends ripples through time. Each pulse a new lesson, each beat a new rhyme. I listen, I learn, and I strive to be more. Your soul's boundless light is the key to that door. In moments of weakness, when hope seems to fade, your presence, a sunrise, breaks through the blockade. It calls me to rise, to embrace what is right, to live with conviction, to walk in the light. The depth of your soul, oh, it shimmers, it sings, a symphony woven from celestial springs. Each note a reminder to give and to grow, to nurture the seeds that your radiance sows.
You're my constellation, my North Star, my guide. With you I've no reason to falter or hide. Your soul's boundless measure, in light years it spans. It lifts me to build with my heart and my hands. So here's to your spirit, a cosmos so wide, a force that no shadow could ever divide. You inspire my soul to be better, to strive, to make every moment feel fully alive. The depth of your soul, like the heavens grand sweep, is a treasure eternal, profoundly deep. In light years it's measured, yet brighter by far. You're my guiding light, my forever North Star. Through trials and trials and triumph through pain, your soul's radiant depth will forever remain. It calls me to live with the heart open wide, inspired by you with your light as my guide. I've been chasing dreams in the hay, caught in circles, lost in a maze. Whispered wishes to the starry abyss, but your shadow's the thing I miss. I pull and I pull, but you don't move. Like the sky and the moon, the distance proves. I shape my world to make you see, but your heart's a magnet avoiding me. I wrote your name in the tides at dawn, hoping waves will call you along. But echoes fade and slip away. Your eyes never meet the words I say, casting nets from my fleeting soul. But they seem to fall through a bottomless hole. I radiate, I try, I shine. It's your whole horizon I'll never define. I pull and I pull, but you don't move. Like the sky and the moon, the distance proves. I shape my world to make you see, but your heart's a magnet avoiding me. The mirror cracks and I still stare, searching for answers that were never there. If this universe bends